We're Courage, my love, and we're here with Beers with Bands at the Big Rock Brewery.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
So you guys did some traveling in the UK, and you got a chance to try some local beers, find some new favorites while you're over there?
We did, for sure. This one is my favorite story ever that we've actually done on our travels, period, on tour, and it just so happens to also involve the drink as well. But we went to this really sweet cider farm. It's in Cheddar Gorge, which is where cheddar cheese was invented. Nice. You probably already know that. And this cider farmer makes his own cider from the apples on that farm. He's like a pretty famous guy. He had like a portrait of him done by Banksy that was there, which was pretty sweet. He was on Jamie Oliver, and I guess he's like the little best kept secret in that area. So we got to go on one of our driving days and sample a bunch of the ciders there. The cider there is called scrumpy when it's that style. It's like super cloudy. It's not like regular ciders, I guess, that we have had before in Canada. So it was a pretty cool experience. Yeah. And the guy is just like this gruff kind of, you know, farmer guy. It was a pretty fun time. Yeah, we asked him the percentage, like how much alcohol, and he's just like, I don't know. It was great. Yeah. Cool.
What's the first beer you guys ever had?
That's hard to say. It is hard to say. I would probably go with something cheap, so probably PBR. That seems like what Teenage Phoenix would probably drink. Like your classic old English, big old bottle of big old bottle of Swill.
My first would probably be my grandpa's beer, and it went everywhere.
In and out of your body.
That is right.
And you?
Oh, me. Like, I can't even remember yesterday, so this is going to be a hard one for me.
So this one today is your first ever beer.
I've never had this before. What is this? No, I don't remember. It was probably some sort of German beer of some sort, I will say.
Nice. Nice. And the first CD you ever purchased or owned? Or?
I know this one. It was Out Come the Wolves by Rancid. I was very emo, had a hard emo phase as a teenager. Nice. So this would have been around age 13, 14 probably. And I went out and bought My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. First CD I ever purchased. Parental warning on the front. Felt like a badass. It was dope.
I was super angsty, and my dad used to take me to CD shops and stuff. And we got Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Nice.
So grungy.
Nice. What are you guys drinking a lot of right now? Like, what's your go-to beverage?
I'm a little bit, I don't know why. I think I've maybe just had too much clear alcohol in my life. Went through that vodka phase real hard. So right now, I'm definitely sticking to rum and Coke. I love Mount Gay rum, funnily enough, so it's great. I do this thing. I used to drink beer on tour. That was my like main thing, just because there's always beer in green rooms and stuff, so I would take advantage of that. But nowadays, I try to like live this illusion that I'm being healthy when I'm on tour, which isn't usually the case. So I'll do like vodka and orange or vodka and cranberry, some sort of juice combo. If I do orange, it's like, you know, a nice rise in my, I don't know, vitamin C, I guess. Yep. So I try and lie to myself and just drink stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of beer over the years on tour, so tend to stick to whiskey on ice now.
Yeah.
Nice. Keep it simple.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. And what are you guys listening to a lot of right now?
I love Billie Eilish, all her new stuff. She's so young. She's so talented. I'm inspired. Like, it's cool. She's, like, transcending pop and kind of doing her own thing. She doesn't give 2 Fs about the style of music she writes, so I think she's badass. Yeah. I would agree with that hard. Me, I've been listening to a lot of Cocteau Twins, so kind of a throwback shoegazy band. But yeah, good guitar vibes. Love it.
Twins as well.
And well, are they twins? We don't know.
I've been listening to a lot of the new Bring Me the Horizon, which is great. A lot of Halsey, and I will agree with your statement as well.
Yes.
Nice.
My statement.
Nice. If you could only drink one thing for the rest of your lives, what would it be?
Drink one thing for the rest of our lives? I mean, my answer is going to be so boring, but like water. You have to.
survival.
Are you just saying like excluding water? Like if
Well, okay,
water
we'll
is a
add
given.
water into the mix to survive.
Yeah,
But if
like-
you could then only drink something else, what would
One
that be?
thing besides water
Yeah.
to drink for the rest of your life. Man, I gotta have coffee. So Irish coffee, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Actually, I would probably have to say the same thing because I feel like without coffee, why do I even want to be in this world? You know what I mean? So Irish coffee would be good for me.
Yeah.
Like bleach, because why would you want to drink only one thing for the rest of your life?
I can't decide.
It's over. I'm done.
And if you could only listen to one artist or one band?
That's really hard too.
Keeping in mind that there's the three of you, and if you're on tour together, that means you would get three different.
It's a game changer.
Exactly.
I might have to go with Deftones,
Nice. There you
just to
go.
be considerate.
Yeah. Deftones, great choice. I have to go with Radiohead just because they're my all-time favorite band. My allegiance is pure to Radiohead. They have so many different vibes, and every album is so eclectic. You know, they're not just one style. There's so many different styles, and Tom York is a freaking god. So I would just go with Radiohead. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'm in good hands. These guys have two really good picks. But for me, I think I would have to go with Death Cab for Cutie, just because I know I like all their albums, and they're just feelsy and that good vibe that I need. So probably have to go with Death Cab.
Nice, nice. So you get to install a faucet at home that you could have something on tap in liquid form ready at any time. What would you have on tap at home? You already have faucets for water.
Water not included.
What else would you like to have
You got to stay hydrated.
on tap?
This is a good one. I'll take it. Freaking Baja Blast. All right. I would take Baja Blast on tap. Why not? It's the champagne of Mountain Dew.
Nice.
This is a hypothetical question, yeah? Hypothetically, we're all living in a mansion together in Beverly Hills, so we all will say Baja Blast. We'll have a Baja Blast fountain out front if we want.
You know those like icy slushies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any particular flavor?
The red.
The red one?
Well, come on. Let's be real here. You can't have red without the blue.
Yeah.
You gotta mix the two.
Swirl. At least.
Nice. And so you guys can answer this one individually. So you get to brew your own beer. What style of beer are you going to brew? What's your secret ingredient? And which one of your songs will you name it after?
Smart. Oh, smart. Okay. Me, myself, when I drink beer, I like a blonde beer, so probably a lighter beer would be the style. For an element in the beer, I would probably pick something citrusy and fun, so probably like orange or lemon.
You do love the Radler.
I do love the Radlers. I would maybe make a Radler. It would be really a bomb-ass, dank-ass Radler. And then for a song that I would name it after of ours, I would maybe name it Tough Love, because you're going to love it when you're drinking it, and then the next morning it might be a little tough on you, you know?
Yeah.
That's just the facts. That's
You
just
have
the
lots
facts
of
of
them,
life. Yeah. Tough love. All right, I'm 25. I'm not getting like blackout drunk anymore and wasting my day the next day, okay? I need a beer that gives me some get up and go. I'm gonna need some healthy ingredients in this beer. So this beer is marketed towards, you know, health
the
nuts.
Gatorade of
Yeah,
beers.
people who don't want to have a headache the next day. You know, you have like a marathon to run the next day.
Yeah.
So This beer is going to have the same things as like that, what's like the PBA light or whatever. Just like, you know, your classic emergency ingredients, whatever, like acai berry, cure, let's say, some sort of hangover cure remedy in there. This beer will be a light beer because easy to drink, hydrate ya, don't be a traitor. And I will call it Remission after our latest single. Nice. Because we're going into remission from the hangover when you drink this beer. Nice. So, the remission.
I will give you $35,000 for 20% of your company, and
good pitch, am I right? That's a good pitch.
I would make a really chilled out beer because I agree with Sades that we're not young and fun and like to go as hard as we once did. So I would put some, you know, like some nice chill marijuana in this beer, and I would probably call it breathing room because you know you're gonna need some breathing room after you drink this puppy.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So tell us what's coming up next for you guys.
2019 is going to be exciting. We're in the studio currently. We're literally going right after this to record some stuff. So we're really excited for new music. We're just going to be releasing a bunch of singles, a bunch of releases and videos and stuff like that. We're going on tour. Honestly, it's what we do every day, Pinky. It's the same thing as usual, but 2019 style.
Nice, nice. So thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You can check them out on all their social medias, Courage My Love, across the board. Their website, ilovecouragemylove.com.
Yeah, .com.
I will post all the links below as well. Make sure you check us out at beerx.ca, as well as our social medias at beerxca and Beers Bands.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yes. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Thank you, Big Rock Brewery.